So in the previous video, we spoke about account teams and opportunity teams. So what will happen, if you have a custom object and you want to create teams on that? It's a project in itself, but what you will do is you will basically create a custom object first, and then you create another custom object which is related to that. So it can be a lookup or a master detail. I would recommend to keep it master detail. So you always have the master record, and if master is deleted, your team record also gets deleted. That's a good practice. And then you create that custom object team object, and then on that, whenever a record of that custom object team object record is created, what will happen is you would create an Apex code in the background which would create the sharing on that particular custom object. This brings us to the next topic, which is Apex sharing. So Apex sharing is another way of sharing records with other users in your org. Only consider Apex sharing if none of the other sharing methods are working for you. So which are team sharing, sharing rules, role hierarchy, profiles, OWD. If nothing is working, only in that scenario come to Apex sharing. This why I would recommend that is because it is code based. Obviously you get a lot of liberty when you are writing the code, but it comes with risks as well. So be very cautious of what kind of code Apex sharing would bring into, right? This particular video is part of the admin series, so we'll not go into much detail of how you would actually write the Apex sharing code, but we'll just discuss the Apex sharing from a thought process. And as an admin, you should know that there is an option of Apex sharing as well, and you can speak with your development team if you are not able to find a solution to share that particular record with the set of users you want to share. So what happens in Apex sharing is, like, when you run out of your options from team sharing, sharing rules, role hierarchies, and profiles, then Apex sharing is a way of sharing the record. So what basically your development team would do is they would create a code which would run whenever a record of that particular object is created or edited, and then they would write a code which share that particular record with a single user or a multiple set of users. This code has to be written very cautiously. Make sure you take multiple approvals before writing Apex sharing code. You can technically grant access to all of the data in a single go, so be very cautious of using Apex sharing rules. But as an admin, you just need to know that there is an option of sharing records using Apex if none of these work. And basically what happens in the background is you write a code and then you share that particular record with the set of users you want to share your records with. If you have any questions, you can join the QA session, which happens every Friday 3 to 4 p.m. GMT, which is 7:30 to 8:30 IST. And please drop in your comments, feedback, and any questions in the comment section, and I'll get back to you.